Elliot, well done. First win of the season, first clean sheet as well, and you're starting a little unbeaten run.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just delighted with the result today. You can see sort of the relief off the lads as well, not having that first win. I think it's a game where we probably should have won in our first two and didn't. And today, a draw was probably a fair result on the balance of play in the end. But obviously just delighted to get over the line. First clean sheet of the season. I said to the lads at half-time, this is all about winning tonight. We're 1-0 up, big 45 minutes, just put a real shift in, and to a man, the squad, everyone who was used, did that for us.
I'm sure you're familiar with the cliche that 1-0 is a manager's favourite scoreline, but does it feel more satisfying, the fact that you've had to really grind that one out tonight?
Yeah, I can tell you it's not my favourite scoreline. I'd rather 2 or 3, but no, look, we were 1-0 up. We changed it slightly second half, so that's on me, and I said to the lads, that one's on me and Jim, because we just felt that we were on top of the game without really causing enough problems. So it was a tactical switch for Ray to come off, which he understands, not on his performance at all. Trying to get 2 lads up the pitch to cause them more problems. And in the end, it not backfired, but it just didn't really work. So we reverted back to what we knew. And it was just a really scrappy Midlands Division 1 game, really. And just glad that we learnt that we put the rights of the wrongs of the rugby game right tonight, and the way we defended. We worked on that in training, just when they're in certain areas where we should be, and I think as a group we defended that second half brilliantly.
Just on those tactical tweaks before we speak about a goal, you've shown a lot of flexibility in your formation since you've come here, but talk us through your thinking behind starting with the back 4 and then going to the 5 after half time.
Yeah, so what we decided is we felt Rugby Borough was
Keep going, I'm getting the light back on.
Yeah. We felt Rugby Borough was a really good, solid performance. It's a game that we could have been 2-0 up in the first half, then we could have gone 2-0 up. So we just felt defensively that we looked really strong in that formation. Curtis Hartley, who'd come in at right back, was fantastic that night. I think he was fantastic tonight as well. So we just felt that with the pace we have going forward and the ability we have going forward, if we can be more secure at the back, then obviously that gives us more of a chance of winning the game.
Perfect time to score right on the stroke of half time. Who actually scored the goal?
Yeah, so spoken to the lads. Apparently the linesman said it wasn't quite over the line. Some aren't sure, but Tijan said it was Gary Mulligan with the goal. So yeah, Mullers gets it. Tijan could have been out and away top goal scorer, but no, so Mullers nicked it on the line.
And how much satisfaction do you take from the clean sheet as well? Really important to get that one over the line.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, because all from the FA Cup to the 2 league games, we've been defensively really sound. So it's one of them where just getting that clean sheet, because I know we've got the talent further up the pitch that can win us games. So the more clean sheets we keep, I know it's the old cliche, but I really fancy us to go and get goals, even though they're not quite clicking at the minute. But we've seen from the ability of Bruno in particular, Tyler's been really good, Ray's been really sharp. So Jordan as well, Ethan coming on. It's just finding that goal. All of them, I've been a striker myself, just need that goal to start getting them rolling. But I'm always confident we'll score in a game. So if we shut them out, then hopefully we'll win more than we lose.
Just on the squad front, no Tariq Dallas or Talani Omatola. Can you give us an update on those two?
Yeah, so Toll is on dual reg at the minute with Newport Pagnell. So we're just getting the fitness in with him, really. And then Tariq's still away. So he's back in a week or so's time. So it's not that he's away, out of the squad or anything like that. It's just, he's away. He's away, so.
And a result like that is just a tonic you need going to Mickle this weekend. Another 4G pitch, and you showed your stuff on the 4G at rugby last week, and if you can take that level of performance into Mickle, then you've got every chance.
Yeah, I'm not going to make excuses. The pitch is the same for both teams, but I think we can see the quality of the games here, unfortunately, compared to the quality of the game we had at rugby in terms of them with the ball and us with the ball. So Mickle in particular, I think we can go and express ourselves. Not sure how they got on today. I think they ended up coming back and winning. So they'll be buzzing. We'll be buzzing, both off the back of first win. And then obviously massive derby with Corby here. So it's a big weekend, but we're 3 unbeaten. We're taking a lot of positives into it, a lot of confidence into it. And just, again, urge the fans who like to travel, come and travel and support us at Mickle. And then I want a big crowd, really get behind the boys, because Corby will be well supported. So we got to show that we're the top dogs in Northamptonshire. So come out, cheer us on, and we'll give everything on the pitch.
Well done tonight. Enjoy the win. Thanks for your time.
Cheers, John.
Lewis, well done. 1-0 win and man of the match as well. Can't get much better for a goalkeeper, can it?
No, it's been a good night for us. Obviously, first 3 points on the board, which is a positive for us. I think it has been coming, which is good. And like you say, nice to keep a clean sheet, get man of the match. But it's not just me; it is the whole team. And the centre halves, the two, and then the three in the second half were brilliant and headed everything, kicked everything. So I think we complemented each other really well.
What was the message for the management team coming into this game? Because obviously you hadn't won yet coming into tonight, but equally you hadn't lost, and there were plenty of positives that you could take from those first 2 games.
Yeah, no, it was just stay positive, believe in yourselves. Look, we believe we've got more gears. The gaffer said that on numerous occasions it's a new group, it's going to take time, and that's right. But we feel that we're starting to get somewhere now, and as a group of players we're starting to come together, understand each other better. I think the first 3 league games, I think we've defended really, really well. So it's just been about putting the ball in the net. But at the same time, if we can keep clean sheets, then we'll win games as well. So like I say, I think it was a good performance tonight. I think we could have been better in the first half, but at the end of the day, we've got to grind results out sometimes, and it's a Tuesday night. It's tough. They were a tough opponent, so yeah, it was a good result.
I think you made more saves tonight than all the other games combined. Just talk us through your involvements and what you had to do tonight.
Yeah, so like you say, I've probably made more saves tonight, which isn't always a bad thing. I've been quite quiet in the first 2 games, but we've conceded goals. So tonight I was busy, made some good saves. Obviously in the first half, the header was probably the highlight one, just a reaction save, and second half had to make a couple of saves as well. But ultimately that's what I'm in the team to do, is to make saves, keep clean sheets, and hopefully that helps the boys out on the pitch to help us get 3 points.
You started playing behind a back 4 in the first half. You played the second half behind a back 5. How does your role sort of change depending on how it's playing out in front of you?
I think it's similar in a lot of ways. In terms of formations, are just formations. During the game, players could end up anywhere on the pitch. So for me, it's just about organising, being as loud as I can, telling the boys where I want them. If one of the boys is out of position and someone else needs to cover in, then it's just about that communication from myself, because obviously I can see everything. So yeah, it doesn't change massively, but I have to be loud and organised to make sure that we're solid and secure.
Must have been great to celebrate with the fans at the Peter Bank at full time. Joel and Ketty leading the celebrations. That was a joy to watch.
Yeah, Joel's obviously a character, so yeah, it was brilliant. Obviously, it's our first 3 points at home. The fans have been brilliant since the start of pre-season, really with us, and they've really got behind us. And obviously, that's a massive help for us. We know they're going to come out in their numbers, so yeah, whenever they come out, we just want to put on a good performance for them week in, week out, and as best as we can. And I think if we're showing that we're trying and we're trying to do the right things and we're putting on good performances, they'll keep coming out. And like I say, they're backing us in their numbers, and that really helps us, especially at home. And
looking ahead to Saturday, Mickleover away, I think they picked up their first win tonight as well. So the confidence will be coursing through both teams. Should be a good game.
Yeah, they'll be a good side. Obviously, 3G. We know how tough it is to go and play against teams on 3Gs, and obviously they're used to that, and we're not as used to it, and that's not an excuse from us. But obviously, teams that play on it week in, week out, they do use them to their advantage. But having said that, we also believe that we've got some really good footballers in the dressing room, so we'll go there confident, and hopefully we'll put on another good performance, and we'll try and keep this little run going for as long as we can.
Well done on the win and man of the match. Thanks for your time.
Cheers.